Hi, this is Sherry Veronica, and I'm telling you that sometimes I really don't understand Barbadians and the things that they tolerate. But anyhow, there's a voice note going around, and Winston Clarke is talking about him, and that when the police captured the three of them, the newspaper talked about these two women, and he was blurred. There were blurred lines as regards to the Abu Zarr Hans, and he was talking as though he's like, like a feminist. He's not, no, and he was saying that Abu, he's up on this charge, but he may have had like 6 other charges, and I'm just saying that when he speaks, don't you guys say, well, you have a rap sheet that can go from here to the moon? Don't you guys think that way? Don't you guys think that, well, he was like a drug addict? I'm talking about Winston Clarke. And when you are on drugs, you are capable of doing just about anything. Anything. Now this one here may be selling, and he has his go-to people, his these are the gatekeepers, but I would think that Abu Hans is doing a better job than Winston Clarke when Winston Clarke was in the business. And the thing about Winston Clarke is, if you remind him of his criminal history, he wants to make videos, he wants to do this, he wants to send out that. He gets cruel when you remind him of his criminal history. And if you were to put up that video where it says that when he was at the hotel in St. Philip, he had his boyfriends in there. If you remind him that he killed someone. I don't know if Abu has killed anyone as yet, but Winston Clarke in the voice note talking about Abu Hans, it's crazy. It is crazy that Barbadians are not saying, well, you killed someone, and you were on drugs, and you thief, and you lied, and you abused women. Are you afraid? Are you afraid? Because it's so... It boggles my mind that someone could be so corrupt and then be talking about someone who's now in the business of being corrupt. They're now in the business and they haven't been found guilty. The one who's talking has been found guilty. He is a full-fledged criminal, found guilty. He's an ex-convict. Now this one here is up and coming. He's only 21 years old. The one who's talking about him spent probably more than 21 years at the hotel in St. Philip, most of his life at the hotel, incarcerated. Don't you guys think it's strange that if you ever reminded Winston Clarke of his life, and it's not even a reminder, he's probably still dabbling. You just don't know it, but he's probably still in it in some ways. He's probably still in that particular life, style. If you were to remind him, he wants to turn the world over. He wants to turn you over in the world. But yet, when he comes on and he talks about someone who is accused, not found guilty, not a criminal, accused of doing something that he was a career criminal. He made a career out of it. Don't you guys think it is strange that he's talking about Abu when he's an ex-con and he has done so much more than Abu has been accused of doing? Don't you guys think it's strange and you guys share his stuff? Do you guys ever ask him? Well, you did it. Don't you guys say that to him? Well, he's talking about Abu, but he did even worse. Doesn't that come to your minds? Doesn't it ever cross your mind that you are sharing something from someone that is even worse than the person they're talking about? Never crosses your mind? Don't think about it at all. You are sharing stuff from someone that is so recidivistic, that he is so good at it, that you guys don't even see that he's even worse than the people that he's talking about. What has you so blind that you can't see? And if you do not see that, something that is staring you right in the face, because you hear it, you see it, people, his history is out there, his criminal history, Winston Clarke's criminal history is out there. It precedes him, it's out there. If you are blinded by that and allow him to talk about people who haven't even reached his big toe in terms of his criminality, haven't even reached the toe. If you can't see that, what can you see? What can you see? What use are you? How are you any use to yourself and in discerning things that are happening around you and understanding the world that you are in? If you cannot see that, you are some sort of blind. You are some sort of blind, okay? You are easily fooled. You are easily brainwashed if you cannot see that. Winston Clarke put out a voice note, and I only recognized that it was him at the end. And I wasn't sure, so I was going to ask the person, well, who's that talking? And they actually said it, but they are new to my chat, because weren't they new to my chat, they would know not to send it, but it was okay. I let that one slide, okay? Let it slide. But Winston Clarke put out a voice note talking about a new criminal, and he never, ever says, well, I was a bigger criminal than him, so I'm looking to help you to avoid such criminality. No, he's acting as though he never did it. He's behaving as though he never was a criminal, when everyone knows that he made a career out of being a criminal. And this guy here, Abu, he will probably never stoop as low as to do the things that Winston Clarke did. That, going into greasing his body down and, waiting outside somebody's house and going in and robbing them. They said that he kidnapped a little boy and had the little boy in a room hidden in his house while he was married now. While he was married. And, when he's up at the hotel, St. Philip, no problem. No problem. He has girlfriends. The guys become girls to him, and, no problem. But yet, you guys will send around a voice note of him criticizing Abu Zarr Hans, when Abu Zarr Hans has not reached the depravity, has not reached the state of filth that Winston Clarke reached. Has not reached there yet. But yet, you allow him to criticize Abu Hans. Now, Abu, if you hear this, you should try to check out what Winston Clarke said about you and create a folder. Just create a file, a folder. I can send you a voice, a video, and I can help you with your folder. But you need to know, you need to recognize the people who are in Barbados, and they're fronting. They just fronted. They pretend that they are better than other people when they have a history of criminality. This is Sherry Veronica.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.